come in. It's the 5th of January at Gebr.Alexander here in Mainz. Look, the Christmas tree is still there. Don't you just love their decorations? Welcome, very exciting live Horn Hangout today. For many people, this place is Mecca, the Alexander factory. It's not their original factory down in the Bahnhofstrasse. They moved here a couple of years ago. We're going to be finding out all about that. And I thought we'd have a quick look at what it is in here that makes it so special. And look at this. This is the wall of fame, not the wall of shame, the wall of fame. We have photos from all Alexander horn players. It's incredible. We could spend just hours doing a hangout here. And here is the boss himself. Gebr.Alexander, we are here.
Hi, Sarah.
And we are ready for our hangout. Thank you for having us today. Ladies and gentlemen, Gebr.Alexander.
Hi, everybody.
Your office. How many years have you been here?
In this place now 5 years.
5 years already.
Yes.
It seems like yesterday that we were here. Oh my goodness.
It's a long time
A
already.
long time. And here we have Raymond Pankratz. Hello, Raymond.
How are you?
Raymond, where is your Horn Hangout t-shirt?
Oh, I brought it.
You brought it. You're supposed to be
just
wearing
putting
it,
it on.
not
Of
bringing
course.
it. Yes, thank you.
Especially for you.
Raymond is the heart and soul of this place. We couldn't do any of this without him. And doesn't he look?
Marvelous.
Doesn't he look fantastic in his Horn Hangout t-shirt? See you later, Raymond. Thank you.
Have a good day.
So who else have we got here? Kasper Kerkhoff. Hi, Kasper. Say hi.
Hello.
Kasper, where's your Horn Hangout t-shirt?
Oh, I need to get one.
You need to get one, right?
I will.
Okay, you know where to go. There's boxes of them. And we have here the showroom, which is where you would come to try out all the horns. It'll take you quite a long time to try out all these horns. It's just a great space. We love to come and play in here. My colleagues and I played at the opening. Right, we've lost Philip. Let's go back into the Werkstatt and see if we can find him. Philip, we lost you.
I'm here.
You're here.
Waiting.
Show us the way to your factory, the Werkstatt,
Yes.
the workshop.
Just straight ahead.
We love all these photos. They're fantastic.
Yeah, they are remembers from the past.
You've got so many of them though.
Here's the Bayreuth area.
Bayreuth corner, the history of Alexander's.
Yes.
Fantastic. Is everyone looking forward to the hangout?
Yes, everybody is very happy.
They are, because they get an hour free, right?
Yes.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
Here we are.
here's where it all happens. And here is my star of the show, Thomas Lehr.
Oh, hi Sarah. How are you?
Well, thank you for your time today.
Welcome.
We're not live yet, but we will be in just a very few seconds.
A little bit nervous, but
Thomas
okay.
is fantastic, and he's actually, because I'm here, I decided to give him my horn for a few minutes, just to,
can try it.
I can try it now. It's like it's been reborn. Thank you. So, let's get over to the bench and talk about taking care of horns. Hi everyone, welcome to Mainz, welcome to the Alexander factory. Happy New Year. This bell is rung every time a new horn is finished here at the factory. So an angel gets its wings when you hear this bell. Welcome, we are so happy to be here. We're so happy that so many of you are watching. As I said, we're at the Alexander factory here. It's Mecca for a lot of us. I love being here. And we have a great hangout planned for you today. We have people watching from all over the place. Handsome Tim is of course awake in Melbourne. Thank you Tim for organizing the stream. The Horn Hangouts team are here. Alex is behind the camera. Jakob and George are here in the back. And we thought we would talk about how to care for your horn, because it's a subject which I've been playing the horn for so many years and I still have no idea which oil to put where. So we're going to be talking about that. But first of all, I want to introduce you to someone very special. Gebr.Alexander, you've just seen him at the beginning, you've just seen his office. And now we're here in the Werkstatt. Welcome, Happy New Year.
To you too, to everybody also.
Thank you for letting us take over your Werkstatt, your factory.
We are quite happy you are here and we can show everybody how to take care of the instrument.
The boys are still working, it's a
Yes.
normal work day. We have Frank and Eckhart here on their desks and Detlef back here. Everyone's hard at work. I just thought we'd start off because people have been asking a few general questions about Gebrüder. Gebrüder means brothers, Alexander.
Yes.
Why are you called Gebrüder, brothers, Alexander?
This is from the past. This is the official name, and it was in the past. We were always brothers, but still today.
And when was the firm founded?
It was founded in 1782.
Wow.
So now we are in the 7th generation.
And we have some photos, don't we, Jakob, of the really old original factory, where people there's a picture with someone smoking their pipe when they were banging on the horns.
Yeah, and some other pictures, how the house looked in the past, and the workshop where they had the old transmission places for the saw and other things.
So how long have you been here? Because a lot of us know your showroom in the Bahnhofstrasse, right? You get out of Mainz, the train station, you go up the street and there it is. But now we're a little bit further away.
Yeah, this is our new workshop. We are here since 2011 now. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger and more modern.
It's great. It's huge.
Yeah.
And you have a showroom, which we saw, and then most of the stuff happens here.
Yeah.
A lot of the hard cleaning stuff happens behind closed doors back there.
There's cleaning areas, polishing and sandpapering, all different areas.
Fantastic. Philip, somebody had written in and asked, what is the development going to be of making horns? I mean, you see them at work. It's a really hand work. It's a very fine work. There's no way you can factory produce French horns.
No. We are still using the old traditional way, but of course in our modern days we use actually quite modern ways when we develop a new instrument, like 3D printing or other things we use already for many years. You can see in the background, maybe there's a picture, we use CAD designing for parts, so we use modern ways combined with the traditional ways, so to have the original handwork style.
Fantastic. And just tell us something, we've all changed over to hand-hammered horns in the Berlin Phil. What exactly is the difference between hand-hammered and not hand-hammered bells?
The hand-hammered horn is, the bell is hand-hammered, but not the spout, only the part from here to here. It's a special treatment after bending. It will be specially hammered, and this changes the material to a more harder material, and this affects the sound.
But there's a lot of hand hammering going on here usually. I must say, you guys, it's really quiet in here now. We've turned off the air control, and everyone's being very quiet. So usually there's a lot more noise going on in here.
Much more noise.
Well, good. Well, thank you, Philip. We'll see. Go and have a look and see what people are asking in the chat. And we want to talk to one of your top technicians, your Meister, Thomas Lehr. Where is he? He's hiding in the background there. Thomas has to quickly put the microphone on. So is everybody okay out there? Let me just see what's going on the chat. We have people from Switzerland, Boston, Panama, Ecuador. Juan, hi, from Ecuador. David Cooper is on, our new principal horn. He's in Dallas. Dave, you set 2 alarms. I know it was hard for you to get up. Well done. I think we're going to start with your question, actually. Susan from Canada, Trejanusz from Sweden. I love it. You guys are so international. Thank you all for watching. If any of you have a Horn Hangout t-shirt, then put it on, take a photo. We want to see where you're watching from. Thomas, come and join us. Grüß dich.
Hi, Sarah.
This is Thomas. Thomas, great. Happy New Year to you.
Yeah, also.
And isn't it a great surprise to have to suddenly talk live in front of a lot of people in English?
I'm a little bit nervous, but I think we do this together.
We do this together.
No problem, yeah.
I remember when Gebr.Alexander, our principal trumpet, he said, I can't speak any English. And so I thought, okay, we'll translate. But then his English was pretty good. And it's like yours. You say, but I know you. I've heard you speak English before. So we've just heard that our new principal horn, David Cooper, is watching in Dallas. And his question, I actually wrote it down. He wrote a question which I think we all want to know. How often should you oil your valves and grease your slides? How much oil and how much grease and where? So why don't we start on one we have prepared earlier?
Yeah, well, now we know this is a very clean horn, it's your horn. But normally, I think first, before you start oiling, clean the instrument. Yeah.
And when you say clean the instrument, you don't just mean take a polishing cloth.
Not only polishing, it's important that you clean the inside of your instrument. Especially the very important thing is your lead pipe.
The lead pipe.
Here.
That's pretty gross, actually, cleaning the lead pipe. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. And then
I don't think we want to do that now here today.
we pull out the main tuning slide. Yes.
Yeah.
And you can use a brush like this.
I don't really like these. I can't get them through my horn.
Okay.
I'm always afraid it's going to break.
Okay, then we use a
This
brush.
one.
Yeah. Just to show, you go inside. When I clean instruments at the company, first moisten the cleaning utensils.
Okay.
Yes, very important. You can also use a little bit soap or detergent.
That's okay if it goes in the horn.
Yeah, no problem. And then you can go inside here, through and through and through, comes out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do, I think.
Okay. I think I actually did it recently.
Now
So
look
this
how Sarah cares.
you guys know what this could
instrument.
look like.
No,
Oh,
it's
and
really
it's clean. Did you just
clean.
do this before?
No.
Well, I obviously
Perfect.
didn't eat as much at New Year as I thought.
You can do this.
Okay.
Don't be shy. It's no problem.
Okay.
Yeah?
Good. So that's really
it's
important to do
really
before.
important,
How
yeah?
often should you do that? Depends on how much.
Depends on
Okay.
the personal habits of the player. This is
Okay.
not so easy to say.
Okay. Right. And now, what do we do?
Okay. Oil. I won't say less oil problem for your instrument. Too much oil also against the fast valve action.
Okay.
Yeah?
You said something about the professional people who play a lot don't need as much oil as the people that play maybe once a week or something like that.
It's usually not necessary to oil the valves from the inside.
Okay. When you
if you play
say
every day or
Okay.
nearly every day, that's normally the moisture inside is enough to keep this sliding surfaces lubricated.
Okay. So we put oil in here, and which oil? Now that's very important.
It's very important. There are different oils. Please don't change the oil. You have.
What do you mean when don't change the oil? Don't use different brands?
No, don't change the oil you use for this and for inside.
Okay, you use the same oil?
No.
Oh, you don't?
You have a. Sorry. You have a bearing oil.
Bearing oil?
Bearing oil.
Is that the thin oil?
No, this is a
Medium oil.
medium oil.
Okay,
Yeah.
medium oil.
We use at the company here this 13.5
Okay.
oil.
We use that one.
Yes. And give a little bit oil. If you have got an instrument with a lubrication channel, it's very easy. You can oil directly inside. This
Okay, that's what that hole is for.
Actual bore.
It's like a hummingbird.
Hummingbird, okay.
Okay,
And also a little bit here outside. yeah.
okay. Just a few drops. And how
Not
often
not too much.
should we do that?
I think you have to control this by yourself. Yeah. Don't oil too much. I think, look, every 2 weeks or once per month, and you unscrew like we do now this valve cap. Then you can see it looks very dry.
Yeah.
Then you have to oil a
Okay.
little bit.
So if the valve cap is dry, then you oil it.
Yes.
What about putting oil here?
Yeah, axle here you can also put, also from this bearing oil at the axle here, where the springs are, yeah,
Okay.
you can oil this,
Ah.
yes.
Ah.
Okay. Then we
Then we
have
turn it
two,
over?
two bearings at the horn.
Ooh.
This okay, oil directly here.
Is it dangerous if you put too much oil there on the pads?
No. Okay, be careful that you don't put any oil on the rubber.
Okay, no oil on the rubber.
If you put any oil here on the rubber, please remove them, because oil on rubber soften the rubber and they will be ruined after some time. yeah?
Okay. And then you have to have the horn back.
Yes.
There was
okay.
somebody that wrote in, said he's just bought a 503, and Leo, I think, and he said he hopes he can see it hanging here. He's just ordered it, so maybe it's hanging here somewhere.
The best is you can see not any oil at your complete
Okay.
instrument. That's
Good.
so. Also, we can use this bearing oil for the balls, for the mini balls.
The mini balls here.
Yeah, you can use a drop of this here. If you have got an older instrument, you can use also a ball joint. Yeah, it's a little bit thicker.
The thing is, I'm noticing here, Thomas, he's putting like literally a tiny, you know, when we all, our horns were probably guilty of just going and squirting it. He's putting like one tiny little drop here into the horn.
Not too much.
Less is more.
Less is more.
Okay.
Sometimes, yes.
Okay. So, and you would do that every couple of weeks. But you remember what I said about when I go on holiday and then I
Yeah.
come back and or fly somewhere for a long trip, and then then the valves don't work. You had a good tip for that.
Yes. Please clean the instrument before you go to holiday, or you know that you don't play for a longer time.
Yeah.
It's better clean before.
Yeah.
We do clean the lead pipe, and also you can remove all tuning slides and remove grease inside. Here you can use, I have a stick here, I do this.
Okay.
You can clean first here inside.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you can use water.
Is this getting just the oil out or what? Okay, wait,
if
we've
you
got to show this.
if you clean this before,
Stick.
you don't flush any old grease inside the valve casing.
Okay.
Yeah?
So you
That's
put it like that.
It's important.
Okay. This is like Sesame Street.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Got it. Ugh.
Yeah. It's nice.
But then before you go away, put a couple of drops of oil before to keep
First we clean
Clean it.
everything with water.
I keep skipping that part.
Soap, detergent, something like this. I can show you this pretty new tool here we have. This is a jet cleaner. You can connect this with your
To the shower.
house.
Aha.
Yeah. And then you can go inside and so.
You know what happens when you do that? It goes
Yeah, okay, be careful. Put your instrument in a bath.
in the bathtub, yeah, and then
Yeah.
also put on your bathing suit to do
And
it.
with this you can also go inside here. Yeah, I think it's.
Can we buy this?
Yes, you
Yeah.
can buy this.
We can buy this. We might even actually give one away at the end of the program if I can think it's a good competition. I can see Philip starting to sweat. Presents, Philip, free gifts.
This
Let's
is from,
think.
No, this is pretty new from Firma Meinerschmidt.
Okay,
That's the company who produced the valve section for
that's
us.
a good idea.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think also this
Okay.
is good.
Somebody just asked, what did I see? Isaac Vargas asked, how often should the rotors be taken out? Never.
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 Please don't.
Please don't do this. Bring it to Thomas if
Yes,
you need to
yes.
do this.
Bring it to a professional repairman. So that's quite.
That's what it
difficult.
would look like, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I find that quite cool, actually. You can see the hang on, which way round does it go?
Okay. This you can see inside the rotor. It's also here. This part. Yeah. You can see here this hole.
That's the rotor. So we do.
That's
okay.
the rotor inside this case.
Our rotors don't look like that, do they? They're covered in green.
This is a pretty new
Okay.
for a new instrument. Please don't
take it out.
remove the rotors by yourself.
Okay.
It's not so easy to do this job. You need a lot of experience
Okay.
to do that the valves move again after reinsetting.
Maurizio Horn asks, is it okay to wash the horn in water and citric acid? Or is it better with washing up soap?
Sometimes when I on a repair trip, I use also this
Citric acid.
Citrus. Okay, this removes remains from the saliva, the lime saliva removes this pretty good. So it's okay. Yeah. If you use this, use a lukewarm water.
Lukewarm, not cold.
Not
okay.
cold.
Okay.
And also not hot. If you
It's hard work cleaning after horn. Cold, not hot, lukewarm.
yeah.
Twice a week clean your horn out. I don't know if anybody really does that. Oh, you told me a really good tip. This is a really good tip. It does maybe not in the right order, but I didn't want to forget it. Lacquered horns and unlacquered horns. Clean. We'll get back to the valves in a minute, but you just while I remember, the unlacquered horn should always clean off the horns when they're
Yes,
finished.
it's very important. Please clean your instrument after each playing session from fingerprints, because aggressive hand sweat
Can oxidize the horn.
and make the material thin-walled.
So we don't want that. So unlacquered horn players, clean your horns after playing and clean your hands, because nobody likes a green hand.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, back to the oil. So we've oiled our horns, we put the oil in here, we put it here. We don't put oil in here.
No.
We do not put oil inside there.
No. At the moment we just use this one, this bearing oil. This is for the balls, for the bearings here, between the action wing and the steam or stem. Then we oil here inside. This.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, in the little hole. That's right.
or-
And just like 1 or 2 drops, we
Yes.
put it in there.
And this is only for the bearings. If you feel that it's a little bit dry, the instrument inside, you can use a light rotor oil.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do these numbers mean?
This is the number 11.
This says 13.5. The bearing
bearing,
linkage
and
oil.
this is a very light oil
Okay. And
for
where should that go?
inside.
Inside,
And
in
here,
there.
Here this needle is very helpful, so
Okay.
you can give this directly inside here.
Okay.
Yeah?
But
So-
never in the slide and then tip it into the horn.
No. So you when you do it like this, you flash
Okay.
old grease inside the casing, and then you have a slow valve action.
Speaking of grease,
I
yeah,
can do
you
it
do
for
that
you-
one
for
because I
you.
can't get that out.
Also a tip: if you remove a slide, please press key. Yeah.
Yeah.
That-
Okay. When you remove the slide, press the key. That's
Yeah.
right, because otherwise you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a funny noise, but sometimes you have problem with your valves because they're stuck.
And that can happen from taking
yes,
them out.
long
Okay.
time not clean instrument.
Okay.
The remains inside the valve can change
Yeah.
from this vacuum.
Vacuum.
Yes. So now we want to show
Yeah, this is quite.
that's now an instrument to repair.
This has been sent to be repaired because there's a
Yeah.
huge, great big dent
But
in it.
When the inner slides look like this, then you should thinking over to bring it to a professional repairman. This is very heavy here inside.
Yeah. And that would go down into the valve and make it slower.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, it muffles the sound.
Aha, it's not good for the
Comes-
sound, yeah. Ah.
Comes-
So if you want a better sound, clean your horn.
yes, also.
You know what? I don't think, though, sometimes we're a bit superstitious and we don't like to clean our horns just before big concerts, because we want it to feel the same.
Yeah.
But always afterwards, then we're amazed at how free it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so none of this disgusting stuff here. Just before I ask about the grease, someone has asked, Stephen has asked, citric acid, what ratio citric acid to water?
If you have a package like you use for the coffee
Yeah.
machine,
Yeah.
I think this is enough.
That's enough. Coffee machine
Yeah,
package size
yeah,
in
yeah.
about a
Yeah.
half liter
Yes,
of water or
yes,
something.
yes.
Good. You guys, you have tough questions out there. Rotor oil. Raimund is in his office right now. Hopefully wearing his Hangout t-shirt, answering all the oil questions. Thank you, Raimund, for doing that. Grease.
Grease, yeah.
Greased lightning.
You have different, we have, this is like a slide gale. Yeah.
I have a sort of pot of grease
Yeah.
that it's about 100 years old,
Or you use
like
this.
that.
Yeah.
Shoe cream. You put that on your
Yeah.
shoes.
I use this.
You use this,
every
okay.
day.
It
So
smells
because-
terrible.
Yeah.
It smells like a stable,
Yeah.
horses. Okay.
When you grease your slides, I use my finger. You can also use
Cloth.
paintbrush,
Okay.
something like
Yeah.
this.
Like that. No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a new one, perhaps. It's okay. Apply
Just a little
a
bit.
small
Let's get it in. So Right up to the
No, I start here. Yes.
Okay.
And be careful, no grease inside
Okay.
the slide. Yeah.
Okay.
Then you can use your instrument once again. So
It's really
So
like a cooking
can-
show, isn't it, Thomas? Creating.
pull inside and turn a little bit, move back and forth, so you spread the grease
Okay.
evenly on your slide. Yeah. Also on the other side. Okay. So now when we complete.
What is that brand of grease? Isaac just asked. This one, big one here.
This is number 8.
This
Also
is-
from Hetman, we have the Hetman.
This is the big
production.
professional one. You
Yeah.
guys don't
And
really
you also can use this 7
slide gel. I wonder if any non-horn players are watching this. They'll be like, my mother, she's probably watching this thinking, oh, okay, well, now she knows. She can clean my horn next time she comes.
You can use both. Yeah. For a new instrument, it's this perfect.
Okay.
For a little bit older instrument, you know,
Yeah.
wear of material. So you
How do
use
you
this.
get the, you know, like, where's this nasty one? This one is, so we, sorry, I just made it go plop. You're not supposed to. All this disgusting green stuff, how do you clean all that off? I don't know whose horn this is. I hope they don't
No,
recognize it.
no problem. At home, it's a problem
Yeah.
in this citrus.
Citrus, yeah.
Citrus acid.
Ah, okay.
It's okay. You can remove this, but normally you only have the chance to
To do that, but then it
to-
doesn't. Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I like about when it comes to you, because then it gets all
the-
really nice.
So
and
we polish this a
Yeah.
little bit.
okay.
I think you can not do
Okay.
this at home.
So getting back to David's question, every 2 weeks or whenever you think it's looking dry, the grease. How often would you do the grease?
It's the same. Yeah,
The same.
You have to decide by yourself. You check
Okay.
sometime and don't hold the slides always in the same position.
Yeah.
Very often we have the main, not the main tuning slide, but the
Ah,
beat tuning
yeah.
slide, and also for the flat F
Yeah.
horn, always in the same position. Then they move.
And then they get stuck. You mean?
They get stuck.
Yeah.
So
So it's important to move them up
Yeah,
and down.
re-
Yeah, but we
remove-
do that every time we pour the water out.
yeah, but sometimes we have this problem.
Yeah.
Instruments come and they are stuck.
Okay.
So do like I showed this before.
Okay. Let's get this smelly stuff out the way.
Also here, yeah,
Yeah.
turn, and so you spread the grease, and then you don't need too much grease. Huh?
There's a nice question from David. What happens if I don't clean my horn? Well, you probably have a horn that looks like this.
Yes. It's good for us. You have to buy a new one.
Okay, guys, that's the motto of the day. Don't clean your horn, but buy a new one. And then this nice little bell will ring every time there's a new one made. Campbell, hi Campbell, who's in Berlin. He says he often hears that too many dents in the bell and getting them removed too often makes the bell less resonant. How can you tell if your bell is already has finished its life?
That's right. When it's
When the bell gets too thin. I mean, like you
Yes.
took a dent. Oh no, you didn't.
Yeah.
It's still there. If you do
No.
take out too many dents, it doesn't matter. Campbell, doesn't matter. If you get a dent, this is a question from me. Where does it make a difference to the sound? I mean, if you get a little dent here,
no problem. I
No.
think the lead pipe. Be careful with your lead pipe, because sometimes we have this bending here,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have here also
yeah.
damage.
Okay.
So I think this is very
So
important
that's-
for the sound. yeah.
Okay. And what happens if you get a dent like somewhere in here?
The diameter is not too close.
Okay.
There's no problem.
Okay.
normally.
But still, we don't like dents
Yeah.
in our horn.
Here we have one. I think this
Ah, yeah, that's an ouch one.
a little bit too much.
That
yeah.
one there.
I think
See
you
that, Alex?
can notice this
You got that one?
when you play.
And I would say, you notice that where you play, but you'd also notice
Yeah.
that one. Can you see that? That's a really painful one. How did that happen?
You are a horn player.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, wow. What about the because some people get it when they put it on their knee and try and pull out a slide, and then it dents. That's when the slides get stuck.
Yeah.
What about I have a play on a fixed bell, but do you have to take care of the ring around a non-fixed bell? That should always work.
The ring is no problem.
Okay, okay. Good. Is there a special product for a lacquered horn to clean?
We use this lacquer polish, like this.
Okay.
Yeah,
And that's for lacquered horns, not unlacquered
for
horns.
lacquered.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's very good. Just a little bit inside here. And
Yeah, please.
I have
You can use my Horn Hangout t-shirt.
No. You can use this here.
Okay.
And removes perfectly the fingerprints and also the
I don't have some of that. I need
from
some.
condensation, the water here.
It smells.
Yeah, this.
Hey, that looks much better.
It smells very good.
It does actually. It does smell very nice. I mean, everyone should have a polishing cloth in their horn cases.
Yeah.
Because that's
Use this, please.
Yeah, use it. You should. I think that's something that I learned is from you. Is it really to rub your horn down after you played it, because of even the lacquered ones, but more important for the non-lacquered ones. Alexander's has a nice little kit here. What would go in there? That.
Yes.
See this here, and we thought actually we could do a little competition, but I haven't thought of what question. We need a good question. Philip, you have to think of 2 good questions, and we'll ask them at the end. And the first person to write the answer in the chat gets a little Alexander horn thing with a little cloth and
Pencil,
a pencil.
Pencil also with a clip.
Yeah, a pencil and a clip. Oh, that's cool. All right. Okay. Back to the questions. We have people asking a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Can you manage to? Okay.
No problem.
I use Unipol to clean the slides. What's that? Unipol.
Okay.
It's okay? Or will it wear away my horn?
This, to polish, sometimes we use also this Unipol to polish the surface of the instrument.
There's another question which you can't answer, but maybe someone else could answer from Mary. Is Tim still as handsome as ever? Tim, are you still as handsome as ever? Send us a photo, please. #Horn Hangout. We want to see. Oh, and there it goes again. And we want to see if you're still as handsome as ever. I'm sure he is. Oh yeah, Howard Pink from Nashville says he's a firm believer in preventative maintenance. He's been playing the same horn for 54 years, always oils, valves, and greases the slides on a regular basis, and does the lead pipe every few weeks. That's an example for us all. Same horn, but you don't really want to hear this, do you, Philip? Because
No,
if he
for
plays
us.
for us and you guys, it's terrible. You don't want somebody playing on the same horn for 54 years. Sarah from Canada, nice name, Sarah. One of my valves on my horn feels free most of the time, but sometimes it sticks. It feels like there's something stuck inside. I try and clean it, even took them out. Oh, but I didn't see anything. When a valve works but suddenly stops, what is usually the problem? You know what, I had that with mine, the one you fixed.
It's not so easy to say. So I have to see this.
Yeah.
Say now.
It's hard.
It's always this problem or this problem.
It's like online doctors. It's
Yeah,
hard for them to
yeah.
say what the problem is.
Perhaps all horn player carry his horn like this and press the tuning slide down here.
Yeah.
And this pressure can go to the valve casing.
That's
and
really interesting.
Can block
Okay.
the rotor.
Ah, okay.
Could be.
Because this is always the one
Yeah.
where the stay comes
Yes,
undone
yes,
here.
yes,
This
yes.
is always the one
But
that's a problem.
I think it's better the solder place here broke,
Yeah.
then you have this
And something gets stuck. Yeah.
like here inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, good. So when we carry our horns, don't press too hard.
Looks pretty good, but be careful.
Stimmt. In a lacquered horn, is it possible to damage the lacquer by not cleaning the fingerprints? So if you don't clean the fingerprints away from a lacquered horn, what would happen? It just doesn't look nice.
Removes the aggressive
Yeah.
fingerprints, removes
Yeah.
also the lacquering,
Yeah.
and then you have little holes here. Sometimes you can see this also here at the keys, not at your instrument. Now we have no.
This is my favorite one
Yeah.
here. This Can we do another? Can we make one of these later?
Okay.
Did you jump on that?
Not I.
Not you, Philip.
Other guy.
Aha. Okay, I like that one.
No,
Sorry.
Also, like I can remove from aggressive hand sweat also.
Okay, so hand sweat can be a real problem. I use a hand guard
Yes.
to stop the hand from slipping. But my colleague Stefan says he prefers it if it's not there because it's better for the sound.
Yes.
So what can you do?
Okay.
Good. This looks pretty, but it's only half a year old. So what is the worst case you've ever had to deal with? What is a bad thing when you get a horn and you just think, oh, can you judge how much work it's going to be like this one is going to, is this bell dead?
Yes.
This bell is dead.
No. When I remove the dents inside here, normally I need 2 hours
Okay.
to remove all dents only here in the bell section. Yeah? And there are a lot of dents inside also here and here, and this is a problem. This is a place you cannot work very good on this part here. So sometimes we have to, this part we remove and install a new one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's instrument from our company, it's no problem for us. So we have this.
You have these parts.
Yeah. From other companies, or sometimes we have to bend something.
Okay. Bend something.
Yeah.
Okay. But the worst case is when you can't get these out, when people send them to you, or you. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We like that noise. Okay. So, a couple more questions.
Yes.
Mindy asks, does humidity and heat affect the performance of the horn?
For the material, we often have this in Asia. You can see that everything, how to say, mud.
It's not shiny. It's dull.
Dull.
Yeah.
You have this, but for the instrument, for the material, to play, it's normally no problem. Only the brilliance of the surface looks not so good, I think.
I had I met a horn player from Brazil, from the Amazonas, and his horn was green. It was like completely green outside, and I said, well, what do you do? He says, oh, he leaves it outside sometimes. He practices outside and leaves it outside at night. That's probably why his horn was green.
Yes.
Is it better when you put the horn away to pack it in the case, or is it better to leave it out?
Leave it out.
That's also a good tip,
yes.
because in our horn room we leave all of them out. But
it's better for your instrument, so they can air out. That's good. Also, remove the condensation from your instrument after playing. And don't put it in a case. So if you've got, especially for a yellow brass instrument, this saliva accumulating.
Saliva
accumulating on the walls of the tubes.
Yes.
Can attack and
can
corrode.
attack. Yes, I know. I play on a yellow
inside,
brass,
yes,
and I have to replace that quite often.
This red point.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. So it's important also to get the water then out after a concert rather than just leave it and go and have a beer.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if we. That's from New Year's Eve. What is it today on the 5th? Thomas, this is fantastic. Oh yeah, funny. Somebody just asked. Nicole just asked. Is it very important to empty the water out of the horn after each practice or performance?
Yes.
Yes, Nicole.
Definitely.
It's very important. Franklin says he's a trumpet player, and to have the instrument in a gig bag causes a lot of dents. Yeah, but you trumpet players, you just throw your horns around. David says when he leaves his horn out, he practices more often.
Yeah.
Good. That's a good one. That's a good one. A nice question. Isaac, you're doing good questions today. Do technicians play the horn?
I play the horn, but I'm also a trumpet player.
Okay. So,
I try if everything on the right place.
Frank here plays the horn, I've heard. No, you play trumpet, Frank. Play trumpet, horn. Was spielst du? Horn? Posaune, trombone. Okay, trombone, horn, Trumpet.
Trumpet.
Is there anybody here that plays the horn?
Yes, yes.
Yeah? Lots of people. Heidi asks, are there horn playing gloves that can be used instead of a grip? Do you know this? Instead of a hand grip, if you can use gloves.
If
Yeah,
you want to,
it would be
but,
quite
yeah.
slippery. Any more questions for our wonderful technician, Thomas? Because, one more. What tips would you give for cleaning the mouthpiece? Mouthpiece. That's a good. We forgot the mouthpiece.
Good
Thank you,
question, yes.
Sergio. Because mouthpiece cleaning is really gross.
Also can use here mouthpiece
Yeah.
brush. Yeah. First also clean with water.
With water?
Then you can use this one
Yeah.
inside here and also from this side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
And
often.
then- yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is very important. Clean the mouthpiece and also the lead pipe.
Once or twice a
There-
week.
There are a lot of remains. Yeah.
Can I have one of these? Because the one we have in the horn room is so disgusting in Berlin. You don't want to put it anywhere, it's like maybe got 3 bristles left, and because the head fell off in somebody's horn, you don't want to know. But this one I find difficult. This one here. But you like this one better.
Some people like this more, but I think it's no problem.
It's harder to pull through, huh? Yeah.
Yes, I use this one, but you have to decide by yourself.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's not a good tool. Both fix.
First competition question. You guys ready on the chat? To win one of these fantastic Gebr.Alexander care cases with a cloth and a pen and a pencil and a clip. Someone just wrote that the pencil clips are the best part about playing the horn. In what year was Gebr.Alexander founded? Go. Da, 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 da. Anybody watching? So we'll put that on. While we're talking about that, first person to get that. I often use toothpaste to clean while using the brush. You use toothpaste on your teeth, or do you use your use toothpaste on the brush? Is that good? Put toothpaste through your horn? No.
Sorry.
No. Q-tips. Somebody, Miriam from Dublin. Hello, Miriam. Nice to see you online. I use Q-tips to clean the mouthpiece. Yeah, that's okay. Wash them out with water.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
It's better than using Q-tips to put down the... Yeah, that'll get lost. 1782, is that right, Philip? Isaac, you have won one of these. Send me a message on Facebook and with your address, and we will send you one of those. Congratulations. Hugo, just a little bit too late. Isaac is the first one I saw. Yeah, he's the first one. Good, write that one down. Well done. So I think who was the second one? Hugo Mack, 1782. Hugo gets one too, okay? And who was the third one? Raimund Pankratz. He doesn't get one. Besides the lead pipe, where can we use the snake? Well,
Yeah, you can use this also for the tuning slides.
for the tuning slides.
Yeah.
Show me.
Yeah.
We're learning a lot today.
Yeah, inside here. So you bend this a little bit.
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
also use
Good.
here. Yeah.
Good, good. Great.
This is a little bit more stronger than this.
Okay.
This one.
Somebody just asked, where can we get all these things? They're all in the Alexander online shop. If you're in America, you can also order at Ken Pope. I'm sure Ken has a lot of the stuff in London. You can get these things online. Paxman's, I'm sure, sell it as well. Or here, of course, in the online shop, these nice little bags which Hugo and Isaac have just won, and Raimund not. You can get those here too. So, any more questions before we leave? Let me just see. This takes sometimes a while to. Is there anything you think you missed out that we need to know? I have a question.
Yes.
I have a rim on my mouthpiece and it's
Yes.
stuck. And what happens when your mouthpiece gets stuck in your horn? So that's 2 questions. How do I get the rim off, and how do I get my mouthpiece off if it's stuck?
That's a problem. Stuck mouthpiece inside a lead pipe. It's better you bring it to a professional.
Yeah? But what happens if it happens just before a concert?
Don't use any tool for this.
Because I've seen people
Yeah,
hammering
no,
on
no,
mouthpieces
yeah,
before
you
concerts.
You can try this, but be very careful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
You can also try and put a little bit of this oil.
okay,
Yeah,
in there.
inside.
Okay, that's why these are good, you guys, because because of the dosage, the hummingbird noses.
Also this rim here.
Yeah, the rim is stuck.
Yeah, and it's not stuck.
It's not stuck.
Then also you can use a little bit of this
Okay.
bearing oil.
Okay.
And then from time to time try to.
Can you unstick it for me?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, let me just have a quick look at our last questions. Oh, what do we do about sticky slides? Suresh, sticky slides, you just have to unstick them. Oh, here we got Mickey Mouse coming in, look.
It's, yes. That's the problem, because that's what I said before.
Yeah.
From time to time move the slides so you don't have this problem.
Always move your slides. Okay.
You cannot do, you can try to use clothes like this, and then
that's a good tip, you know, because our slides always stay in the same position usually if we play in tune, and we leave them in the same place, and that's when they get stuck.
Be careful.
Wait, let's do this over
a
here.
little bit longer like this, and then go through here, and then try.
I'll pull with that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can try this. Yeah.
Okay.
If this don't
move,
come out, bring it to a
professional.
Yeah.
Bring it to a professional. So, but these things always tend to happen just before you go on stage. That's in my experience.
Yeah, okay.
How do you remove a stuck removable bell if the bell is stuck and won't come off?
We also hit carefully with a hammer around and hope that we can lose this after.
Cindy asked horn stand, yes or no, whether I think she means whether she would recommend, rather than putting it on the floor, to stand it up. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's the same. But it looks prettier standing up, I think. Has anyone sent a mini camera into the horn to the moving valves when it was being played? Do you know that? Susanna asks.
Sometimes we use a mini camera to look inside if there is some.
An endoscopy, I don't know what it's called.
Yes. And if the solder place is perfect.
Yeah.
But
like you did with my horn.
The valve action, I think we don't do this before.
Okay.
Check this with the camera.
See, it's always the same. It's like in a master class. You go to a master class and you ask, are there any questions? No one says a word until 5 minutes before the end. And then they all ask their questions. There's some great questions coming in here. I'll just go really quickly. Nicole, military horns in Switzerland have non-removable bells.
That's right.
A friend of hers let it get off. She cut it and put on a removable bell. Is it good to cut a horn and put a removable bell? It's just taste.
It's no problem
it's just
to do
how
this,
you like it,
but you have to decide if you want this.
Yeah.
The sound change a little bit.
The sound does change. Yeah. My colleagues in the Berlin Phil prefer, except Georg and myself, all play on a fixed. We play on a fixed bell. The others prefer a removable bell, and they say it sounds better. We think it sounds better like this. It's a matter of personal taste. Misumi Lee asks, how often do you need to completely have your horn cleaned by a professional? Once a year?
Once or two.
Okay.
Yeah, professional horn players, I think
we look after it a bit better.
More care from professional. Also, it's important that the rotor moves in the center of the valve casing. A professional can tighten the valve bearings a little bit, so they move more in the center of the case. Yeah? That's important thing also.
All right.
So
good.
1 or 2 years.
1 or 2 years. Well, there's Ryman has been great in answering also some. Sergio asked quickly, for noisy rotary valves, what would you do? Oil them.
Yes, this is also a job we do. You have sometimes this.
And this is interesting to see.
The valve comes a little bit up and down here after some time. For a longer time, you use the instrument. You have this is a little bit wear on material. We turn a little bit from this rim, and so it comes more down. Yeah. And then you don't have this noise.
Okay. Okay.
This is something from noise, or the valve bearings not tight enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Good. Thank you. I think we have answered a lot of questions. Philip, you're sitting in the back there. Do you think we missed anything? No? I think it's great. Thank you all for watching. I have another question. I have a competition question, and the prize is going to be a Horn Hangout T-shirt and an Alexander's T-shirt. Who was interviewed in the very first Horn Hangout? Go! Very first Horn Hangout. First prize, Horn Hangout T-shirt. Second prize, Alexander T-shirt. And if the third person answers properly, then they might get another pack. And while we're doing that, Juan just asked, how much time does it take to maintain an instrument when you get it? You need about 2 hours, 3 hours?
Just the cleaning, we need 2 hours.
Yeah.
Then it depends on what we have to do.
Do you know how many horns are built here in a year?
In a year?
Yeah.
I think last year we had about all instruments, not only the horns, about 900 instruments.
900, wow.
For 1 year.
900 people, all, wow.
This Wagner tuba also.
900 times this bell.
Yes.
How nice. Stefan Dor, no, sorry, Isaac, it wasn't Stefan Dor. We will keep a lookout on the chat. Do send us a photo. Send us from where you're watching from. We'd love to see that. Send it on Twitter or on Facebook. And if you're wearing your Horn Hangout T-shirt, send us a photo of that too, and we'll put you in the Horn Hangout Heroes. I've got some news. I've got a new website coming out very soon. So by the time the next Horn Hangout is coming, there will be a new website. I sincerely hope. I see Alex behind the camera is helping me. Gebr.Alexander, is that right, Alex? Yes, he's nodding, and he's wearing his Horn Hangout T-shirt too. He's been helping me out, and we've got a new website coming out with lots of exciting stuff, and that will be coming out in February. We have Andrew Bain coming up on the next Horn Hangout. Andrew Bain is principal horn in Los Angeles Philharmonic and a Star Wars expert, so we will be having him on live from Berlin. Thomas, thank you so much. I have a little present for you.
Oh.
We have a new Horn Hangout mug so that you can always think of us.
Thank you so much.
I love Horn Hangouts. There's the logo at the back, so when you have your coffee.
Very nice.
Do you even get any breaks here at the Alexander Factory? Yes?
Certainly. Yes. No, just no problem.
Thank you. It's really fantastic. If you have any more questions, write them in the chat. We'll go and have a look at them now afterwards and see what we can answer. Raimund has been great with answering some stuff. So keep going. Let us know where you're watching. Tim, thank you for staying up in Melbourne. Thank you to 5Stream for streaming the stream. Alex for doing all the difficult close-ups. Jakob and George behind the camera there, our video editors, and thank you. We had fun coming down from Berlin yesterday. Thank you to you. Happy New Year. See you next time on the Horn Hangouts.